Up next on Nightlife, if you've been to a game at T-Mobile, well, then you've heard his voice booming over the speakers.
It's a blessing to be able to put smiles on other people's faces, and it's a responsibility that I love is mine.
After the break, we'll show you a day in the nightlife of the team's hype man. Welcome back to Nightlife. We're joined now by the director of Shark Reef Aquarium, Adrienne Rowland. Adrienne, our sleeves are rolled up. Let us know what we're about to do here.
So this is our interactive touch pool. So you get to not only see the animals, but you actually get to touch them. So we have things like our California round rays, and right here is a spotted ray from the Caribbean. This is a cool animal. It's called a masked ray. And if you look really close, you'll see that they have blue dots. And this is a fiddler ray right here.
Oh, he's got like a rough skin to him. I thought he'd be a little more slimier.
So sharks and rays, there's a variety of species, over 400 different species. So they have very different, as you can see, not only do they look different, but they may feel different, they may behave different, but all of very unique species that you get to interact with here at Shark Reef Aquarium.
Well, you get to interact with these guys here at Shark Reef, and you get to T-Mobile Arena, the Fortress, you get to interact with a pretty big personality. Of course, we're talking about Big T.
And at this time, let us enjoy welcoming to the ice, your Vegas Golden Knights!
The stars aligned, all the cliches you put in, right place, right time, and I was lucky enough to do good enough in the open tryout, which, side note, is so weird, talking on a microphone when there's nobody here, but it's, luck is really it. Luck and passion, I think, show through.
Vegas, let's make some noise over here!
I love the start of the game. It's unreal, the energy, like, it's absolutely unreal, and you can feel it like, it's a high you don't come down from for a little while. As far as the game goes, it's, well, first of all, number one is be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, right? So we're minutes away from our first hit up here at the castle, where it's kind of just like hey, setting the table type thing, right? Hey, welcome back to the Fortress. We've missed you. It's been a long road trip. Here's what we're doing tonight. Obviously, tonight is Military Appreciation Night. We'll show love to the United States and the Canadian men and women that have served and are currently serving.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Vegas Golden Knights family would love to recognize the men and women that have not only served in the past, but are currently serving here in the United States and in Canada. If that's you, please stand up so we can all appreciate you here tonight inside the Fortress. Thank you for not only your service, but thank you for your sacrifice.
We're like a big family. And I think that happened because the team was so community first before they were hockey players, right? Community first, hockey second. It's awesome, and I love to walk through the concourse and you're high-fiving, you know, whether it's a 85-year-old grandma at her first NHL game ever, or you're giving, you know, knucks to a 5-year-old boy that you've seen every game so far. It's so much fun.
It's not just tossing on a Golden Knight sweater. We need to physically bring you into the fandom. Our Golden Knight will do the honors.
We scored with like 3 seconds left against Tampa Bay in this building. Like, I may have jumped out of my pants, but then landed back in them safely, so nobody was offended. But there was that when Carlson went in between the legs. And then, I mean, what happened post 1 October and the way the city came together, and to be here that night when we showed love to the men and women that suit up every day to protect us. I mean, I have goosebumps talking about it right now, because you could tell the appreciation in their faces. And it's rare. Listen, we do a lot of entertainment elements throughout every game, but it's rare where you get every person on their feet, mouths closed, ears open, and like fully. And I mean, it was an unreal experience.
Shutout. That's the word I didn't want to say, but it happened. His 51st career shutout. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marc-Andre Fleury! Congratulations on your 51st career shutout.
I'm lucky to be doing what I'm doing. I mean, if you've had a rough day, you have to check that at the door. Maybe that's the most challenging thing, but even if it's a blessing to be able to put smiles on other people's faces, and it's a responsibility that I love is mine.
If you haven't experienced a game at T-Mobile Arena, it is a definite must here in Vegas.
Listen, Big D is a big personality, but just a small part of the overall experience you get when you catch a game at the Fortress.
Well, that's it for this week. Make sure to tune in next time for a special Thanksgiving episode. We'll take you back to the hockey roots in Vegas.
I'm just thankful I get to work with Allie every week. That's going to do it for us. We'll see you guys next week. We will leave you now with our breakdown of the best plays of the week, brought to you by Money Tree.
Off now to Carlson, back door to Hunt. Thought about shooting it. Now he does, and he scores! Here's Smith looking. He'll cut in, trying to feed to the front, score! Tuck has it, a wrist shot blocked. Puck to score! Second chance for Alex Tuck, and he buries it. And Tuck's fourth of the year has tied it. Point to point, Miller. Tip by Pacioretty, and he scores! He'll charge right back in. One hands it out in front, score! Cody Eakin! Cody Eakin, there he is in front. He scores! Cody Eakin, short-handed right in. He scores! Wilson busting in, shut down by Miller. They score! Feeds it in front toward Pekka, centering pass, and a safe Fleury. Stopped again by Fleury with no goal stick. Lindholm, Kasha, stopped again. Marc-Andre Fleury, spectacular without his stick. 51st career shutout, his third of this season.